Good morning, students. A man who believes in freedom will do anything under the sun to acquire or preserve his freedom. Written by Malcolm X. In today's social studies class, we are going to continue our lesson number 15 towards freedom. We have already done the different subtopics. Our today's subtopic is After the Revolt. The contents are factors responsible for the failure of the revolt, about the revolt, and the exercises to be done in our notebook and textbook. The learning outcomes of this subtopic are students will be able to understand about the first war of independence. Students will be able to analyze the causes of the failure of the revolt. Students will be able to understand how the British suppressed the revolt. Revolution. In our previous class, we have learned about the revolt against the British. This revolt was also known as the First War of Independence or the Great Revolt of 1857. This revolt was started by the Indian soldiers serving in the British Army in India. The revolt started at Meerut and spread to large parts of northern and central India. Farmers, craftsmen, and other sections of the society they joined the revolt. The British, however, they suppressed the first war of independence. Let's learn about the factors that were responsible for the failure of the revolt. The main factors were the political, the administrative factor, and then the military factor. The revolt did not spread to all parts of the country, India. That was the political factor. The administrative factor was Indian soldiers did not have sufficient money and good weapons. The military factor was the revolt was not organized properly. The British were well equipped with modern weapons and were very well organized. Now, let's see what happened after the revolt. After the revolt was suppressed, many Indians were either killed or were sent to the prison. The rule of East India Company it got ended in 1858. The administration of India was taken over by the government of England. The princes were allowed to rule their territories as they did not take part in the revolt. Children, hope you have understood about the topic after the revolt and the factors responsible for the failure of the revolt. Now, from your textbook, we'll do page number 103, checkpoint. Write true or false. The farmers had to pay high taxes to the British. Write there true. The local rulers were very happy with the British. False. The revolt was started by Indian craftsmen and traders. False. It was started by the Indian soldiers working in the British Army. The British were defeated in the revolt. False. So, children, now turn to page number 105. Tick the correct answer. The rule of English East India Company ended in 1857, 1858, 1877, or 1885. The answer is 1858. The C bit answer the question. Page number 106. You have to do this question in your SS notebook. What factors helped the English to suppress the first war of independence? The following reasons made it easier for the British to suppress the first war of independence. The first one is it did not spread to all parts of India. Indian soldiers did not have sufficient money and good weapons. The last is the revolt was not well organized. Children, do the question number 4 in your social studies notebook and complete the textbook exercises. Let's continue with another subtopic in our lesson.